Imagine a continent pulsating with potential, brimming with opportunity, and ripe for transformation. That's Africa. This isn't just an idle dream, but a reality in the making. Africa, along with its diaspora, is a land of immense wealth and potential. From the sun-drenched Sahara to the lush rainforests of the Congo, the continent is a treasure trove of natural resources. Gold, diamonds, oil, and rare earth metals lie beneath its soil, waiting to be harnessed. But the true wealth of Africa isn't hidden beneath the ground. It's in the vibrant, resilient spirit of its people, their diverse cultures, and their unyielding determination to forge a brighter future. Consider the human capital. Africa is home to the world's youngest population, a dynamic and rapidly growing workforce that's eager to learn, innovate, and contribute. This is a generation of digital natives, comfortable with technology and ready to leverage it to leapfrog traditional barriers to growth. Then there's the strategic location. Straddling the equator with coastlines on both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans, Africa is ideally positioned for global commerce. Its ports can serve as vital hubs, connecting the world's major economies and facilitating the flow of goods and ideas. Yet this potential remains largely untapped, like a gold mine waiting to be discovered. It's time to change that. It's time to unlock this potential and harness these resources for the benefit of Africa and its diaspora. But this requires more than just investment. It demands a strategic approach, one that ensures that the benefits of this economic transformation are enjoyed by the people of Africa, not just foreign investors. To do this, Africa's political and business leaders must act with caution and strategic foresight. They must ensure that any dealings with foreign entities are conducted on terms that are favorable to them, ensuring that their resources are not exploited, but used to fuel sustainable growth and development. Africa and the diaspora stand on the brink of an economic revolution, ready to rewrite their own narrative. The economic journey of Africa and the diaspora is one of resilience, growth, and immense potential. This journey, a testament to the unyielding spirit of its people, spans decades, centuries even, and is laden with stories of triumph over adversity. From the struggle for independence to the fight against poverty, Africa and the diaspora have consistently demonstrated their ability to rise from the ashes like a phoenix. In the past, the continent and its diaspora were often seen through the lens of dependency and aid, but today they are increasingly recognized as powerhouses of innovation and entrepreneurship. The transformation has been remarkable, fueled by a blend of determination, ambition, and an unwavering belief in the potential of the people and the land. The technology sector, for instance, has made significant strides. With the rise of mobile connectivity and digital platforms, Africa has leapfrogged traditional developmental stages. The continent is now home to an array of tech startups, solving local problems and creating jobs for millions. In the realm of entrepreneurship, the narrative is equally impressive. From Accra to Lagos, Nairobi to Johannesburg, entrepreneurs are challenging the status quo, launching ventures that are not only profitable but also socially impactful. They are redefining what business in Africa looks like, demonstrating that profitability and social good can indeed go hand in hand. Infrastructure development, too, has been a game changer. Roads, bridges, ports, and airports are being built at a pace never seen before. These structures are more than just concrete and steel. They are lifelines, connecting people, promoting trade, and fostering economic growth. But let's not forget, this journey is not without its challenges. The road has been steep, the obstacles numerous. Yet, with every step, Africa and the diaspora have proven that they can overcome, that they can transform challenges into opportunities. The journey is far from over, and the best is yet to come. The economic story of Africa and the diaspora is still being written, and as we look to the future, we are filled with optimism. For we know that the people, their resilience, and their relentless pursuit of progress will continue to shape this narrative, steering it towards greater heights. Africa and the diaspora are not just surviving, they are thriving. These regions are pulsating with a vibrant energy that is powering a multitude of opportunities across various sectors. Let's start with agriculture. Africa, with its vast arable land, is an agricultural powerhouse waiting to be fully realized. The continent has the potential to not only feed itself but also contribute significantly to global food security. The diaspora, too, is teeming with agricultural opportunities, from urban farming initiatives to innovative agri-tech solutions. Then there's tourism. Africa's stunning natural beauty, rich cultural heritage, and warm hospitality make it a magnet for international tourists. The diaspora, with its diverse landscapes and cultural experiences, is also attracting a growing number of tourists. Both regions are ripe for investment in sustainable tourism that respects and preserves their unique environments and traditions. In the realm of technology, Africa is a hotbed of innovation. The continent's young, tech-savvy population is harnessing the power of digital technologies to solve local problems and create new opportunities. The diaspora, too, is embracing the tech revolution with startups and tech hubs cropping up in cities across the globe. And let's not forget about manufacturing. From textiles to automotive, Africa and the diaspora are increasingly becoming manufacturing hubs. With the right investments, these regions can create jobs, boost their economies, and contribute to global supply chains. But here's the caveat. While these opportunities abound, they must be approached with care and strategic thinking. We must ensure that foreign investments serve the interests of Africa and the diaspora, not exploit them. We must negotiate deals that maximize benefits for local communities, protect natural resources, and promote sustainable development. Africa and the diaspora are standing at the precipice of a new era of economic power and development. The opportunities are there, waiting to be seized. But they need to be seized wisely, with a clear vision and a firm commitment to the well-being of these regions and their people. So let's seize them, and let's do it right. The opportunities are there, waiting to be seized. However, like any other journey, this one too has its fair share of challenges. As we strive to harness the vast potential of Africa and the diaspora, we must acknowledge the hurdles that lie in our path. Corruption, a lingering specter from the past, continues to cast a shadow over our endeavors. This malaise, if left unchecked, can undermine the very foundations of economic growth and social justice we are striving to build. But let's not forget, corruption isn't a problem unique to Africa or the diaspora. It is a global challenge, and with strong institutions, transparency, and accountability, it can be effectively tackled. Political instability, another significant challenge, can disrupt the steady march towards progress. It can deter investors, disrupt economic activities, and instigate social unrest. However, the winds of change are blowing across the continent. More and more nations are embracing democratic principles and working towards political stability. The road might be rocky, but the destination is worth the journey. And then there's the lack of infrastructure. From roads to railways, hospitals to schools, the infrastructure deficit in parts of Africa and the diaspora is a daunting challenge, but it's also an opportunity. It's an opportunity for public-private partnerships, for innovation, for creating infrastructure that's resilient, sustainable, and inclusive. Yes, the task is enormous, but so are the rewards. These challenges, formidable as they may seem, are not insurmountable. They require strategic planning, robust partnerships, and an unwavering resolve. They necessitate a shift in perspective, from viewing these challenges as roadblocks to seeing them as opportunities for growth and transformation. The journey might be arduous, but every step taken in the right direction brings us closer to the vision of a prosperous, empowered Africa and diaspora. So, let's not shy away from these challenges. Let's confront them, tackle them, and transform them into stepping stones on our path towards economic power and development. After all, as the old saying goes, challenges are but stepping stones to greatness. The road ahead is filled with promise, but it requires strategic planning and smart decisions. As we traverse this path towards a prosperous future, it's essential to understand that the continent of Africa and the diaspora are not just destinations for foreign investments, but partners in a global economic dialogue. These partnerships should not be one-sided affairs. They should be strategic alliances that foster mutual growth and development. We're talking about creating an ecosystem where African and diasporan leaders don't just open their doors to foreign entities, but also ensure that these relationships are beneficial and sustainable. It's about negotiating from a position of strength, not desperation. We have to remember that Africa is a land rich in potential, a continent brimming with talent and resources. This wealth should not be exploited but harnessed for the collective good of the people and the prosperity of the continent. We must be cautious, strategic, and vigilant. The partnerships we form and the investments we accept should align with our long-term development goals. They should contribute to the upliftment of our societies, the growth of our economies, and the empowerment of our people. The road ahead is not just about attracting foreign investments, it's about creating an environment that encourages innovation, entrepreneurship, and sustainable growth. It's about building a future where Africa and the diaspora are not just participants in the global economy, but significant contributors and leaders. This is not a journey we can undertake alone. It requires collaboration, unity, and a shared vision. But most importantly, it requires us to be strategic in our decisions and actions. Every move we make, every deal we sign, every partnership we form should be a step toward a brighter, prosperous future for Africa and the diaspora. The stakes are high, but so are the rewards. It's a challenging journey, but one that holds the promise of a better tomorrow. And that's why, as we venture down this road, we must remember the future of Africa and the diaspora lies in the hands of its leaders and the decisions they make. The story of Africa and the diaspora is one that needs to be told, shared, and celebrated. It's a tale of resilience, of potential, and of hope. It's a narrative that's brimming with the promise of a future that's brighter, stronger, and more prosperous than ever before. We've explored the journey so far, the opportunities abounding, and the challenges that lay ahead. We've seen how the African continent and the diaspora are ripe with potential for economic power and development. We've come to understand the need for strategic dealings with foreign entities, ensuring that they do not exploit these regions and their resources. However, this journey is not one that can be taken alone. It requires collective action, unity and purpose, and shared responsibility. It requires each one of us to play our part, and this is where you come in. We're calling on you to help spread the word about the potential of Africa and the diaspora. Share these stories of resilience, of hope, and of potential. Let the world know about the opportunities that lie within the African continent and the diaspora. Let them understand the need for strategic and fair dealings with these regions. But don't stop there. Engage with us. Like our content, comment on our videos, and share our channel with your networks. Your engagement helps us to reach a wider audience, amplifying the voices of those who need to be heard and the stories that need to be told. And most importantly, subscribe to our channel. Join our community of thinkers, leaders, and change makers. By doing so, you're not just staying informed, you're actively participating in shaping the narrative and the future of Africa and the diaspora. Together we can change the narrative of Africa and the diaspora. Together we can shape their future.